Hey there, everybody. Thanks for joining me for another one-man review. Today I'll be taking a look at Domino Books' Have Mercy issue. This is a collection of 3 Spider-Man stories. I don't know how Domino Books got the license to do 3 Spider-Man stories. I'm assuming they didn't, and they just did it anyways, which is pretty great. I bought this because the main chunk of the book is the story Bonding by Cristian Castelo. I really, really like Cristian's artwork. The book Wild, or So I Was Born to Be, I thought was really one of like the artistic kind of successes of the last year that I've found so far, and just really, really enjoy the style, and was watching this artwork from Bonding being put up on Instagram, thinking that Cristian had got a job working for Marvel to do a one-off Spider-Man piece, and then was looking forward to buying that. But that's what this is. This is a, I think, unlicensed book. One of the things I really, really like about this is I think there's an ethic behind it where that lack of interest in the license is a bit of a fuck you to Marvel and Stan Lee. Like, those aren't your characters anyways. And I kind of was joking about that before I even started reading the book, when I was showing it to Tori, like, hey, look at this Spider-Man book. But then on the inside front cover here, you have Steve Ditko, Gil Kane, John Romita, Todd McFarlane, Dave Michelin, and Jim Salicrup. That's not a name I'm familiar with. But I think part of it is like, look, these are the people that really created these characters. These are the people that made these characters that we're talking about in here, since there's Venom in here as well, what they are and what matter, and fuck Stan Lee and fuck Marvel. And especially after having been recording these reaction videos to the Stan Lee talking to Rob Liefeld and Jim Lee and stuff, it definitely makes you think even more fuck Stan Lee. So I love that. What I'm assuming is the ethic behind this is like, look, you guys don't really own this anyways. That was all just scumbaggery, so screw it. We want to make our own book. But yeah, Cristian Castelo's artwork is exactly what I was hoping for. The story is also really funny. Here you see, I'll just give you a quick setup because this is pretty new, and I don't want to give away too much, but you got Spider-Man obviously texting Mary Jane while he's going about his business, kind of poorly being a superhero, and they've obviously had a breakup, and he's pining for her, trying to get her back. You could see Christian's artwork is very like stylized, but really great use of color, really good use of like dropping blacks out with colors, things like that. Really, really enjoy the art, and the abstraction, the way that Cristian draws Venom is really exciting to me. Just the funny, like Spider-Man can turn his head around. So the artwork's great all throughout, but you also get a good story that's probably one of the better Spider-Man stories that's been written recently. I would assume, I don't read it anymore, but it's dealing with the fact that breakups are tough, and comparing the breakup between Spider-Man and Venom and Spider-Man and Mary Jane in a humorous way. Here's just another example of Christian's artwork, that stylized artwork being applied to Spider-Man. I think one of the coolest Spider-Man drawings I've seen in a long, long time. These little Spider-Man popsicles that a lot of us probably ate as kids. Just a lot of cool stuff like that, and like I said, a fun story. There's a second story in here that I'm not going to show because it's just Spider-Man having web semen, which I feel like I've seen 20 times before, and I don't know, I didn't find it that interesting on YouTube. And then we have this third story here by Miles McDermott, where Spider-Man's going around listening to the Golden Girls, and you see gets in a fight with Dr. Octopus. And again, really, really nice art, really nice cartooning. And again, no attempt to make these characters anything other than what they actually are. So I really enjoyed the book, really enjoyed the art throughout, and Christian's Bonding was, it's the majority of the issue, and definitely the highlight of the issue for me. So go to Domino Books, get yourself a copy, have a good chuckle, and enjoy the awesome art. Make sure to like, smash that subscribe button, and ring that bell.